Hi everybody, and welcome to Theoral's Marvel Champions playthrough, where we play through the various villains of Marvel Champions with the various heroes, in kind of progression order. We are most of the way through the next evolution expansion. Today we will take on Mr. Sinister with Angel. So, with the Angel hero, he's got a bunch of interaction with aerial stuff, so we're going to build him an aerial deck. We're going to do leadership. That saves us to be able to use Cable with Justice for the final scenario. And we'll go ahead and do some things here. So I don't think we'll use any resources for allies. So I was thinking about just doing some aerial allies and lots of fun things there, and particularly using Cloud9. But then, as I thought about it more, the thing about Mr. Sinister is that there's just not a lot of room for increased thwart. Like, you just don't need to hit 3 thwart and ready and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So increasing all of my allies thwart by 1 just doesn't seem that good. So I'm thinking that maybe we will do something slightly different with that and do some more of the other aerial allies. So we've got Captain Marvel, we've got Falcon, we've got Sunspot. Sunspot's a great inclusion, being X-Force and all that. You know, it's just nice to fit in. If we don't include Cloud9, and we've got Pixie, but Pixie wants other X-Men, and there's not really a lot of aerial X-Men. We've got Adam Warlock, though. Adam Warlock's a good ally. And then if we go over to basic allies, we've got some options here. We've got Storm, although she's kind of expensive if we're not an X-Men, and we're not. So we've got Vivian. It's the 4, and then we need one more ally. Cannonball. And that gets us a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's too many allies. I think I'm gonna ditch. Let me think about it. Alright. For resources, we're gonna include our basic resources, of course. And then we're also gonna include Power of Flight. 3 copies of that one. Okay, Power of Flight's an energy. I was just thinking healing. Healing is pretty useful. If I end up stuck with that in my hand and want to use it with Adam Warlock. Oh, that's not the Falcon I wanted anyways. I wanted Avengers Falcon. We'll just skip Avengers Falcon. Again, thwarting. I just don't expect thwarting to be our main issue against Sinister. I mean, we could lose the threat, but if we lose the threat, it's going to be because he adds ridiculous amounts of threat. Not because we failed to thwart enough of it. I think we'll be okay on the thwarting side. Supports wise, so I think something like X-Mansion could potentially be useful. No, I don't know. She's not an X-Men. No, we don't have any X-Men. It would only heal us. We don't need that. Utopia, still no. X-Jet doesn't work for us. Moira works if we can go alter ego and flip back, which we can do with Metamorphosis, so we'll grab that. IPAC is an interesting option. Sure, let's throw in IPAC, because we might need the card draw, and I think he can handle the extra encounter card in most cases. Other than that, I think that's about it. We could do Weapon X. Weapon X could be interesting. It would let us pull out our Angel cards, which are pretty good. I'll toss that in there. Okay. Basic upgrade wise, Soaring Acrobatics is an interesting possibility. If we have room for it, I'm interested to see if it works at all. It doesn't seem like it would be very powerful, but it's a nice little little boost every now and again. And depth focus isn't good for us because we don't have superpowers. On the other hand, X gene could be useful. So let's toss out an X gene for the resource. Assuming again that we can go to alter ego. That'll be handy. I doubt we have any basic events. There's like never any good basic events. I mean, there's like 5, but honestly, mutant education is not awful, but I think he has a way to get his own stuff back. So he gets any aerial card back. I don't think we need that. Game time's not going to work for us. Yeah, I guess there would be potential with the assess the situation. Assess the situation is always good. All right. So we have flying formation. That's our new aerial card. Ready's up to 3 aerial characters. Now, I just don't think that's going to be super useful. Readying all of our aerial characters. Just doesn't seem great. Air Supremacy, on the other hand. Air Supremacy seems like it might be decent for helping us deal with if we get a massive minions or something. So we'll toss that in there. Maybe we can find a way to use it. We could make the call to help us get some allies back. We could sneak attack allies in. That's a possibility. Allies like Captain Marvel really like to be in the game. Moxie would let us get some boosts or lead from the front. If we get a big board, I'm not so confident we're going to get a big board. I already did that. Upgrade wise, we could do Clarity of Purpose. That's another nice resource we can pull. I don't think we'll mission leader. Inspired is going to be pretty good here. Maybe even a reinforced suit to help us deal with stuff. It's also an energy resource, so that's nice. I might even want more than one of some of those. Not sure. Leadership skills, actually not bad. I mean, it's like a 3-shot inspired, which most allies that you inspire is about 3 shots. The main reason inspired is good here is because we're going to have hope. So I wouldn't really include that except for this particular scenario. As for the rest of this, I'm not entirely persuaded. Command team. Command team would let us use hope a bunch. That's some pretty efficient effectiveness. So I'll throw a couple command teams out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We get one more card. I'm going to throw in an extra something. So there is a concern that I have, which is if he gets telepathy, he'll have retaliate 1, and that's going to make my life really difficult in terms of using mostly allies for him. So maybe I throw in an extra air supremacy. I mean, as long as I'm doing most of the work, it's probably not a big deal. Honestly, maybe I just need like a first aid or something. Just some generic healing. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to throw in a first aid, because that can be helpful for healing. Also, Psylocke is a pretty good ally here. She can ready Angel, she can heal him. Or ready Archangel, heal Angel. There's some stuff she can do. So, that seems fine. Not 100% confident in this deck, but maybe it'll work. A little nervous, because Mr. Sinister is not an easy fight. It's entirely possible we're gonna be in trouble. Okay, we set aside our things. We take these 3, shuffle them together. Here. Remove one random stage 2 from the game. So we're gonna remove that one. And then we're going to flip this one. It's taking off, so this is going to be a battle of the skies as we have a flying Mr. Sinister versus a flying Warren Worthington. So this starts with 1 threat, and when he's revealed, we place 2 threat if he has fewer than 2. So this starts with 3 threat, not 2. Fortunately, he doesn't start with a status, because that would just complete it. And that would be silly. So we'll need a thwart before we status him. So Metamorphosis is really good. Call for backup's not bad. We could try down a command team. That's, I mean, honestly, it's not that bad of a starting turn. Alternatively, we could throw down Soaring Acrobatics and then... Ooh, Soaring Acrobatics. That'd give us 3 thwart. Kind of like that. But if we flip to Angel... So, okay, we're going to flip to Archangel, probably. That lets us drop 3 damage. And then do 2 more damage, because it won't draw a card. So that doesn't enable us to play all these other cards. That's a shame. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to ditch these 2 cards. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we can Metamorphosis again. That's an interesting option. Alternatively, we could Metamorphosis. I like this. This seems good. Yes. So we'll... How do we do this? We aren't going to get our card draw. But I don't like this being high threat, so I think I'm going to try and avoid Archangel as much as possible. Because if this is at 3 threat, that just completes with any incidental 2 threat, such as from our obligation or something. Or I think there's other cards in here that just add a couple threat, versus if it only has 2 threat, that doesn't end it. So at least that would seem like... Oh, I could do that with Adaptive Plumage, though. I mean, it gets me a card draw that I don't need, but the nice thing there would be that he'd be confused. And we'd have cleared this. I kind of like that, actually. I mean, stunning him is obviously better. But if he's confused, then we don't have to worry about him finishing this scheme. That's my biggest concern, is him finishing that scheme. That's how I've lost this game. Anytime I've lost to Mr. Sinister, it's because this scheme went off. If I can keep him on that scheme... then maybe we can handle it. I think I'm going to stun him, though. Alright, so we're going to Metamorphosis to Archangel. Then, if we are Archangel, we deal 3 damage. I will not fire off his Angel of Death, because I'm going to play another aerial event right now. 2, 3. We're going to Adaptive Plumage. That does 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 extra. Shoot. Hold on, I can't do that. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That does not work. Metamorphosis did its 5 damage. That's all I can get. He started at 17. It did 3. I'm going to let it do 2 more, because I am actually going to Adaptive Plumage. 1, 2. We'll let Hope punch him. 1, 2. And then we are going to flip back to Angel. And we are going to spend 3 on Adaptive Plumage, which removes 3 threat. I did not punch him with Hope. 3 threat, and confuses him, which adds 2 threat. Keep forgetting about that ability. And that draws us a card, which, hey, it's Captain Marvel. Cool. Alright. Hope will clear the 2 threat. Not convinced I don't want to hold her. There's a decent chance I get a double resource, and then I can play her, and she's very effective play, so I'm just going to hold her. I did not get a double resource, so that's not a thing that I can do. But I can play Clarity of Purpose and Wings, so that'll be nice. Okay, that goes up 2. He attacks me. I'll just defend this, I think. That's about all I can do with it. Okay, 1 damage. That's not bad. Single encounter card. It's Hairbag, who surges into Aerial Bombardment, attached to the villain. +1 attack and ignores the retaliate keyword while attacking non-aerial. So it just gets +1 attack. I can exhaust my hero and spend 2 mentals to clear that. Thanks, game. So useful. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I did not draw any of my double resources, which means I have 5 in my 25 cards. It's not an ideal place to be. I also have only energies, so that's not great. But what we can do is we can Clarity of Purpose and Techno-Organic Wings. That can ready me. And now I have a difficult decision to make. Do I go Archangel form? I don't think so. I think we just are going to thwart this and punch this dude. Man, I'm gonna die. Wait. Oh, no, he doesn't get anything. Huh, he doesn't even... I can just ignore this. That's nice. Okay, well that's cool. If only I could flip. That would be really useful. I mean, I can flip. It's just... 2-thread. Alright, he attacks for 3 plus a boost. I can just aerial agility this. Ignore all the icons and boosts. Yeah. And then I can use Psylocke to heal me up. It might be worth it just to drop to Archangel, though. And get some serious damage out. Maybe, though. I mean, Adaptive Plumage seems like my best card. Alright, we're going to area agility, cancel everything. On that card. And draw a card. That's a good option. I like that. Okay, he gets none of those things. Instead, I take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then he attacks me. I can already ready. I'm just feeling like maybe we will do other stuff. I think I'm gonna defend that so I'm not close to death. It's a master plan. The master plan is to probably go through your whole thing. Okay. Thanks for that. Hope's exhausted. Alright, well that's not ideal. Ready? Thwart for 2. Ah, man. It's gonna go by 3. Okay, well, in that case, I may just go angel form. If I go archangel form, I could punch. Yeah. Alright, we're going to swap to Archangel form. We are going to spend 3 to play Adaptive Plumage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. I always forget about this stupid ability. We're not going to do that. One, two, three, 4. His ability is such garbage. We're going to play Psylocke. Psylocke is going to punch Sinister and ready me, because I'm Archangel. Then I am going to punch Hairbag, so he is dead. And then we're going to have to figure out some way to not lose this game. That would have been helpful last turn. He gets 4 threat, and he attacks me for 3 plus a boost. He has overkill. Honestly, I think I just defend this. Okay, no damage. Thank goodness. Sinister Strike. Mr. Sinister attacks you. If he has the aerial trait, which of course he does, I am stunned. Okay, he's punching me for 3. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not lovely. Hope is still exhausted. I'm exhausted. Psylocke punches him for 1 and raise me. I flip back to angel form. Thwart for 2. Techno-organic wings to ready me. Exhaust and thwart for 2 again. I'm gonna play Moira. I'm going to take a damage to play Worthington Industries. I'm gonna spend 2 to play Air Supremacy. Not an attack. So I'm still stunned. And then we're gonna go Alter Ego. And Worthington Industries is going to shuffle. Probably I shouldn't have played that. I probably should have taken my chances to see if I can get Metamorphosis. But I'm going to shuffle Metamorphosis back into my deck. I also healed 1 when I went Alter Ego. Oh, and I draw a card. It's Avian Anatomy. That's a great card. I'm happy to have that card. Cool. Okay, that's right. He has resources built into his deck. I had flipping 6 resources in that deck. Alright, I get 3 threat. He's confused. I get a single encounter card. Get nasty. 1, 2, 3. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Nasty Boy minion and reveal it. Okay. So, who is that? Ramrod? He has Retaliate 1. I feel like that's not too bad. Probably. Because I'll probably just kill him with basically incidental damage. Alternatively, I could get a minion out of here, but I don't really want to. I mean, as long as they don't have Quick Strike. Well, I don't want to... Well, honestly, Ruckus might be a decent option. He only has 3 hit points. He'll stun everybody, but I'm not going to attack, so that's fine. Let's get Ruckus. Because I'd rather not have these stuns come out at a bad point, and I'm already stunned. So that negates half of what he does. That seems good. Cool. Alright. Now, somehow, I'm going to need to do some thwarting. Somehow, I need to do thwarting, and I need to do everything else. I also need to recover. Okay. So, on the one hand, we have that. On the other hand, we could pull up, like, another adaptive plumage. I'd love adaptive plumage. Let's grab adaptive plumage. Yes, adaptive plumage would be a wonderful card. I don't know if I can afford to play all the cards that I want to play, but... Okay, well that's cool. And then Techno-Organic Wings lets me pay it essentially for free again to thwart. I have first aid. I don't think I want to play Weapon X at this point. Just feel like I need hit points because I'm fighting the stupid flying version. So I think we're going to do that with our stunned selves. Yeah, and then we're going to flip to Archangel form. Exhausted. Still. Oh, sorry. I'm not just flipping there. I'm going to play Metamorphosis to flip to Archangel form and deal 3 damage to an enemy. Boom. I draw a card. It's Razor Dive. I get to put this, after resolving this card, I will put it back into my hand. So let's see, that happened, and that happened, and then I played a 2-cost card. I'm going to go ahead and let that do 2 damage to him, not 3. Then I think what I would like to do, potentially, just gotta think through some things. I really need some thwarting. Maybe I should have put a thwarting card. I did. Adaptive Plumage is thwarting. Maybe I don't want to use this to make this free. Maybe I just want to play it. That's what I'm leaning towards at the moment. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to play Metamorphosis. Oh, the other way he gets threat, I just remembered, is if he gets a tough status, that gives him 2 threat. That's why this is really terrible. But whatever. We switch to Form 1 for Angel and remove 2 threat from a scheme. I think I'm going to prioritize that over Get Nasty. I'm going to assume that Get Nasty is not going to be a problem. And then I played an aerial event, so I get to draw a card. Of course, it's X-Gene. Not what I wanted. I can ready and thwart the main scheme. I think what I want to do, honestly, you know what? I'm going to play IPAC. I get a face down encounter card, I get to draw 2 cards. You're the worst. You're the worst. I take a damage. Spend 2 to play Cannonball. Cannonball can thwart. This. I have 1 aerial card, so he takes 1 damage. I'm going to play First Aid to heal Psylocke, and then she's going to thwart the main scheme to 0. Okay. Hope Summers can ready again. I've got all this stuff going on. Ready all my cards. Draw to my hand size. Oh, look at all those double resources. So many double resources. Hold on. No, I've seen 2. Okay. Yeah. No, I've seen all 3 of my double resources at this point. So, 2 more double resources. None of those are double resources. That's fine. 2 threat. Okay, so we don't lose on a random status. He attacks me though, and he has overkill. I don't have any way to defend much extra, so I think we just defend this, as always. He hits me for 5. Minus 2 is 3. Get an extra encounter card. That's curious, George. Gorgeous, George. Curious. Okay, as long as this is not a nasty boy, we're fine. Thank you for not being a nasty boy, and even being a minion. Ooh, when I have air supremacy. Wow, that's just like... That's great. Okay. So we can do stuff. We can do quite a bit of stuff. We're going to have to go alter ego again. I really wish I could draw a card. Oh, I can. iPack will let me draw a card. Okay, so... this is good. This is good, good, good. That means... Yes. Okay, so we're going to iPack. No, we're going to Worthington Industries to put another Metamorphosis in my deck, I think. Yes. Yes. Metamorphosis goes into my deck. It does not draw me a card, but iPack draws me 2 cards at the low cost of 1 encounter card. Oh, the low cost, yes. Alright. Cannonball is going to deal 2 damage to this Sinister soldier, so that Air Supremacy can kill him. And he has I have a ton of these, so that's not a concern. I would pretty much rather play Adaptive Plumage. And that's going to draw me my Metamorphosis, so that's great. I don't really want to take a damage. I don't need this many allies, so I think I'm just going to play Vivian. Which is perfect. Perfect. Yes. So then the only question is, okay, so if I play Vivian for 2 and I play this for 3 and draw 1 card, I could Air Supremacy or I could Metamorphosis. Well, my thought is if I clear this, and confuse him, I can end my turn in Alter Ego. So maybe I just don't worry about going to Archangel form. Let's see, if I use Techno-Organic Wings. Just trying to think through all the possibilities. I mean, what I'd really like to do is ready. And recover. Hope can, of course, thwart for 2. That's good. I think we're going to do that. Just by way of things that need to get done. We're going to spend 3 on Adaptive Plumage. Oh, I have Clarity of Purpose also. See, there's just so many things I can do, because if I go Alter Ego and I come back, if I use Metamorphosis to go Alter Ego, I draw a card, and then when I come back to Angel form, Moira draws me another card. That's 2 more cards. Which means that I could then Air Supremacy still, and not end up in Alter Ego form. Is that desirable, though? I mean, I think just confusing him and keeping him there is probably better. That's where I'm leaning. So we clear that for 3. And confuse Mr. Sinister, which adds 2 threat. And then we draw a card. Means I probably... And that's going to give me another encounter card. Life. Life. I think Psylocke is just going to clear her stun status, which is fine. I mean, I really think I just play these two cards. Dang it. Hold on. Does that work? Does that work? I think this works. We play Vivian. Oh, we kill Vivian immediately. Shoot. Doesn't work. Maybe it's not worth it to play Vivian then. Oh, no, I have to play Vivian. Yeah. It's just... I don't actually want to kill him. If I kill him... So that's 2 threat. If I kill him, this goes over. Because he's going to put 3 threat on it. If I thwart it first, and then kill him, it still goes over. And I don't feel like I'm in a position to make it go over right now. I really need a lot of healing. While killing all of these things is quite doable. So, I mean, that's an option. I could Metamorphosis instead of using Metamorphosis to go to Alter Ego. I could use Metamorphosis to go to Archangel form. Well, I could flip to Alter Ego, heal 1, recover for 3. Then use Metamorphosis to go to Archangel form. I've already used my 1 form change though. So then we're looking at ending our turn there. So many things. Why does he get so much threat? It's really annoying. I can't thwart. And recover. That's not an option. I could go Alter Ego. Recover. I could Metamorphosis back. Into hero form. With 6 health. And an extra card. He's punching for 3 though. Well, I guess I just defend it. I'm gonna get 3 encounter cards. I'm probably gonna lose this scheme anyways. What I don't particularly want to do is lose the other scheme. Maybe I do. Maybe I just let the schemes go. Let the schemes go. Is not... That does not seem like a good strategy. Letting the scheme go. I'm almost have to let it go to kill him. But I don't feel like this is the turn that I do that. I feel like that's next turn. So I think what we do is go back with what we were going to do before. We play Vivian. Vivian punches Gorgeous George. We Air Supremacy, which does 3 to this guy and 3 to this guy. I don't choose Sinister because I'm not ready to kill him yet. I'm happy for him to just stay confused. With 2 threat on the scheme, which means if he gets a status, I lose it. But I really need to recover. So I go Alter Ego, heal 1, and then I heal 3. Someday I have to clear the stun status so that I can attack. And so will. There's a good chance that I'm going to lose this scheme. But maybe, just maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. Alright. Ariel. I take 2 indirect damage. I kind of want to save Vivian to do that. Fine. Just take 2. Oh, there it is. Give him a tough status card. He finishes this scheme. He gets the telepathy trait. Now he has retaliate. Fortunately, he doesn't heal. And I am caught off guard. I think I will go ahead and ditch clarity of purpose. Alright. Now what I cannot do is razor dive. So maybe I can get something better. Let's get Metamorphosis back. And draw a card. Well, there we go. Fun times. Okay, this lets me... No. This lets me ready. Maybe that's what I do. Okay, recover. Flip to hero form. Draw a card. Oh, before I do any of that, I'm definitely playing an XG. Sorry. Wisdom. Use Techno-Organic Wings to ready. I exhaust to clear my stun status. I spend 1, 2, 3. I doubt I do that. He has 3 health. Psylocke punches him for 1. Oops, that clears his stuff. She takes retaliate. She heals 1. She takes consequential. Trying to see if there's other things I could do. Telepathy's the worst. I clear my whole allies, clear everybody. No. No, here's what I do. Yes, this is how I do this. Play call for backup. I have 1 aerial card in my hand. Well, in that case, maybe I do just go ahead and kill him. Oh, it's gonna clear call for backup, and then grab Captain Marvel. I still think Captain Marvel's probably the better choice here. Oh. That's gonna complete this scheme. Because it's going to kill him and put a status on him. You're the worst. You're the worst, Sinister. You are the worst. Maybe I just still do it. I let him complete that scheme, that's fine. Yeah. Sure. Let's do it this way, because these 2 attack for the least. Especially since she can't attack at all. That clears call for backup. That lets me grab Captain Marvel. Let's hope she gets a nice set. She discards 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it's only 1 energy. That kills Mr. Sinister. He only puts 2 threat on because he... Ha. And he has 21 hit points. Now he has 2 things. One, two, three. Play Riser Dive. Returning to my hand after I resolve its effects. Which I deal 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take 1 retaliate. I draw a card because I played a flight card. An aerial card. Oh, that is interesting. Is that worth it? Probably. Take an encounter card, draw 2. One, two, three. Razor Dive, returning it to my hand again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3. Razor Dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of those does 1 retaliate damage to me. And then Captain Marvel punches him. 1, 2, 3, and she takes 3. Well, actually, she only takes 2. Haha, he doesn't get to retaliate on that last attack. Boom! Victory. Oh, I wonder if at any point in that... I never did I? I never drew another aerial card. Nope. Lots of avian anatomies, lots of power flights, all my double resources and stuff, which was cool. Let me play a lot of Razor Dives. But I couldn't use Cannonball. Without him, you know, taking damage. Whatever. Whew, alright. Well, we survived it. Even with this telepathy. Which is a pain. Retaliate 1 against a bunch of allies, but hey, that worked out. That worked out. Not bad. He didn't finish his stage 2. He didn't get to stage 3 and make me start defending constantly. Not that it really matters with flight. I mean, what was I going to do? Not defend an attack? Not like I could block it with allies. Although, I guess that would still be defending. Anyways, whatever. It worked out. It worked out. He's defeated. We survived Mr. Sinister with Angel. Yeah, so cool. I like Angel. He's fun. He's more fun than I thought he would be from commentary and stuff online. I'm sure this is not his most powerful deck. Probably leadership's not even his best aspect. I mean, obviously, Dive Bomb, you know, would be crazy. So I'm sure he has a great aggression deck. And probably even not a bad Justice deck, because you can get some more control to deal with your Archangel state. I imagine he's also much better against not Mr. Sinister, because the threat threshold's just so tight on Mr. Sinister, it makes it really tough to do anything. I would say I got pretty lucky some of those times. Mr. Sinister just, like, he advances this scheme. There's nothing you can do about it. Hey, look, Mr. Sinister schemes, and if he's psionic, you're confused. Yep. There's another scheme for him. So, yeah, he's tough. Mr. Sinister is a toughie. But we were able to pull it out with Angel, so that's good. I find him a much easier 2-player when he has 10 threat threshold on this. It's still not easy. I think my one, or played him, I think we've beaten him twice. Probably. I've only played him like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. And so, but in 2-player games, I think I've played 3 2-player games and beaten him twice. And mostly it just came down to getting under surveillance on the main scheme, and that makes him not too bad. But outside of that, he's tough. That, like I said, that scheme threshold is pretty small. If he schemes at all, especially if he gets telepathy. Although not that flight's easy. Super strength, I think, is probably his easiest, because you don't really want to, like, statusing Mr. Sinister just doesn't seem to be a good solution because of the threat addition. So super strength just kind of says, oh, okay, we're not statusing him, which we already weren't going to status him. Right, aerial bombardment did mean if I like blocked with a non-aerial ally, he would have gotten the extra damage against me. So made it even less useful to block with a non-aerial ally, but that's fine. Not a big deal. So cool, fun stuff. If you like this, like and subscribe. Check out more videos as they come out, and we will take on Strife next week with Cable, which should be a lot of fun. And then after that, we'll go back and do some other kind of content. If you missed it, this past Tuesday, I posted a new kind of video, kind of a interesting Adam Warlock video. Hopefully that's enjoyable and you like that. I might go on for after I finish this playthrough and do an Adam Warlock game. It's kind of my initial plan, but we'll see what happens. Alright, I'll see you next time.